Hello, welcome back to one more episode of Did You Know Facts About Indian Classical Music. This is the Diwali week. It gives me great happiness to be able to do this video in which I can wish all of you from the bottom of my heart a very, very prosperous time. May God give you, bless you, a beautiful life in which there is love, in which there is peace, in which there is music, because music is love, peace, happiness and God. This is the basis of my episode today about how music is the very basis of love, peace and happiness. And while I am doing this episode, let me tell you that I am going to share with you something which I hold very passionately and secretly in the deepest regions of my heart. Every performer, every artist knows about this, has experienced it, but it's so personal and such a deeply sacred area of one's life that it is very difficult to even try and talk about it. But because you are so dear to me and because I have pledged that I will bring out certain aspects of Indian music which you probably do not know about, that's why I'm making an attempt to reach out and tell you about this deepest secret in my heart. The secret that I'm talking about is the existence of another world within my world. My world is me, my family, my children, my education, my work, my passion, my instruments, my food, my hobbies, interests, my friends, my beautiful followers. All this encompasses what I think or what anybody else would think as my world. But dear friends, there is one more world which every artist carries within himself or herself. Music. By practicing music, one gets in touch with oneself. And by getting in touch with oneself, I mean getting in touch with the Paramatma, getting in touch with that microcosm or that cosmic energy or that little spark of cosmic energy which exists within all of us, which gives us life. That is what we call as the soul or the Atma. Maybe that is what we call it. Maybe we call it by some other name. But for sure, it exists within all of us. And the existence, many of us don't know. Many of us have not realized. And music is the surest and the shortest way to get in touch with this existence which exists within oneself. While you are growing up and while you are learning about the world, learning about your subjects, learning about many things that the books teach you, you are not learning that there is something which is giving you life, something which is making the clock tick, something which is so powerful and yet so humble, which is so blissful and yet so passionate. This beautiful thing which exists within us is our soul. Music has gradually, because vocal music in particular I'm talking about, uses sounds in such a beautiful way, and this ancient system of music has used sounds in such a scientific and beautiful way that it reaches that ultimate source of creation and passion and energy very easily. Very easily you get into a state where you are nobody, where you no longer exist, and it's this inner world which takes over all that you are manifesting. When you close your eyes and start humming, the vibrations within you create a rag, and this rag is nothing but your soul. This rag doesn't have an entity till your soul gives it a form, your soul gives it an expression, and unless the soul gives it an expression and an entity, the ragas do not evolve. And then the ragas do not have a form or structure. They only have something that is theoretical, only a combination of phrases, and only something that you have learned and practiced is not music. And music happens, and as you master all these rigorous forms of practice and rigorous forms of creation and rhythms and ragas and melodic structures, one fine day you realize that all this is not important at all. What is important is just letting go. Just let your voice free. Just let your arms open and you will embrace that beautiful feeling of all-encompassing power and energy. And let that energy take over. So this is something that I discovered that music gave to me very easily. Very easily, by easily I mean it took me years of practice. But something that is almost impossible to imagine for other people happened to me because of my music practice. Otherwise, I was just another professional, learning, teaching, doing my day-to-day job, enjoying my time with my family, falling sick, becoming healthy, going places, traveling, looking, seeing. All this was part of my normal life as much as it is a part of everyone's life. And then we talk about traveling is good for health, traveling is nice, eating good food is good, having healthy habits is good. So it is good. It gives us a discipline. But discipline itself is not everything. Discipline leads us somewhere else. And music teaches us this discipline, and this discipline leads us to our soul. We discover the existence of God there. And when we sing, and when a rag takes over the artist, that is where the artist becomes like a God, because he is creating, because he is at a channel of another superior power which makes everything run in this world. And this awareness of another existence happens very easily in music. I hope I have been able to make some sense, make some awareness rise or some questions rise in your mind, whether it is possible, what she is saying is true, is this something that can happen? Yes, my dear followers and viewers, it does happen. Try, learn, listen, talk to people who are experienced, and you will realize that music is a beautiful interplay of sounds which takes you to your inner self and connects you with that inner soul that gives peace, meaning, love and awareness. And that is, I feel, a good way of leading our lives. Wish all of you a very, very happy Diwali once again, viewers. Do take a little time off from your daily activities and think about whether there is something more to life, whether there is something that is more meaningful in life than leading the life that we are all leading. Doing activities, getting up on time, going to sleep on time, doing everything as per the rules, doing everything rigorously, meticulously is good, but is not everything. What gives you mainly an energy to survive and the energy to appreciate and the energy, first of all and last but not least, it gives you the energy to love and share. Once you are in touch with this vast powerhouse of energy, love and peace, you can share it through notes, through rhythms, through music, or simply through your kind actions. Bye-bye. Take care.